GLBT Historical Society and now the museum in programming and curation and all sorts of stuff. Raquel Gutierrez, Nan Alamia Boyd, and I produced this series, and it's been going since September. It ends in March, so we have 2 more months after this one. And we put it together because we recognized that this discussion of gentrification and loss was so profound, and it's something that any of us who have been here for any amount of time have experienced. But for those of us who have been here for a while, we've recognized the way in which in the past 5 years, maybe 10 years, I don't know, it depends on sort of your yardstick, these processes of gentrification as they relate to queer life in the Bay Area and in San Francisco have felt like they've accelerated in ways that are difficult to get a handle on, to describe, to make meaning of. And so we wanted to have a full series that wasn't just one time where we came together and talked about this issue of queer life and gentrification, but rather a sustained dialogue over many months. And so we have 2 different parts to it each month, although this month only 1 part because something happened. But so generally we have a seminar type discussion like this, and then we also have a culture or arts event that takes on part of the theme for that month. So, I don't know if I can do them all off the top of my head. Okay. But we sort of started with the question of safety and security, and whether or not trying to stay safe was the best priority for trying to manifest and possibility within this time of real change. We went on to sort of big picture big G gentrification and what the history of these much larger systems of urban development and quote-unquote renewal have done to create both spaces for queer people and to push queer people out of spaces. We also looked at the relationship of tourism. Look, I'm doing it. We looked at the relationship of tourism to gentrification and the way in which both of those things play into queer life. The way in which LGBT people, as part of the political machine of San Francisco, have been both complicit in and resistant to processes of gentrification. And so finally, now this time, we're looking at this question of how neighborhood turf wars play a part in these processes of gentrification and people wanting to both hold on to and not necessarily only preserve, but allow queer cultures to flourish over time, versus the ways in which gentrification can so often feel like a loss that becomes territorialized, right? So that's